Thank you for your support and for watching avivTarot. This is a general pick-a-card reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Not everything will apply. My readings are meant to be constructive and not destructive. I give readings to empower you. I will be honest in what I see and will not give you false hopes or empty promises in order to keep you happy. I will be compassionate and sensitive to your feelings and will not judge or condemn. Energies are ever-changing. You are still the master of your own destiny. Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick-a-card reading, and we haven't done a pick-a-card reading in English for a long time, so I feel really bad because there's just has been a lot of things going on, but we are going to upload one today, and this is the next 7 to 10 days because we also haven't done one about the next 7 to 10 days for a while. It's timeless, so anytime you find this video, there's probably a message for you. We will take a look at your love for the next 7 to 10 days and also your work or career in the next 7 to 10 days, what to watch out for or what to expect. Like blessings, that type of things. I do want to say before we go into the reading that I am going to do an end of the year promotion. The video itself is timeless, but the promotion is going to be timed, okay? Meaning from now, starting from this particular video, depending on where you are in the world. Right now it is in the US, it's November 29th. It's the Cyber Monday day. Okay, so from November 29th, that's the US time, okay, starting from this video onwards until December 31st, okay, until December 31st, until 11:59 p.m. on December 31st. That's a whole month. I am going to run promotions on any of the videos from now, okay, today, 11/29 to December 31st. Any of the videos, as long as you leave messages in the video below, okay, you will have a chance to win a free reading. It will be a 15-minute, 20-minute reading, and you can choose whether you want your, astrology chart read or you want to do a tarot reading. So as long as you leave a message below after you watch the video, or anything you want to share with me in the video below, from any of the videos from November 29th to December 31st. Because what happened is that as long as there is going to be for my English videos, as long as there's over, let's put it, 20 messages in the video, I will draw out one winner from each video, okay? So for all of the English videos, if there are more than 20 messages, I will draw out one winner from each of the video from November 29th to December 31st, 2021. So that's my little announcement. I hope you didn't skip along because then you will miss the promotion message. Anyways, if you need more time to decide which pile you want to choose, you can pause the video. Timestamps are going to be in the description box below as well as in the message box. All right, so I will start with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. We are going to take a look at the next 7 to 10 days. In the area of love, you got the 10 of Wands. In the area of, very nice, area of work, you got the Fool. Okay, so we'll talk about this card first, the 10 of Wands. In the next 7 to 10 days, in your love area, I would think that with the 10 of Wands showing up, obviously it's the end of the cycle. And for pile number 1, people, it's kind of interesting because you got the 0 card, the Fool card, and the 10 of Wands for both your career and your love life in the next 7 to 10 days, and you also chose number 1. I think there's a lot of
endings and beginnings, whether it's in love or career, okay, either or all aspects of your life. There's a lot of endings and beginnings. And for your love life in the next 7 to 10 days, there is going to be a lot of endings and beginnings as well. 10 of Wands in particular, there's still a lot of, passion and desire, that type of things. But then at the same time, there is a lot of responsibility. And are you taking on more than you can handle? You're feeling burdened. You're feeling a little bit of pressure, and it could be anything. Sometimes, love carries us through hard times, but sometimes too much love can become very pressury, meaning that you want to become the best form of yourself for your loved ones, and maybe you're taking on a little bit too much. Are you handling more than you can handle? Okay, but look at that. In this particular deck, the tree is growing out of the skull, right? So it is becoming, it's growing. Things are growing. Things are becoming more and more steady, okay, for you. But at the same time, there's sacrifices to be made, right? So that means if you're single, okay, in the next 7 to 10 days, the chances of you meeting someone, okay, with the 10 of Wands, I think unless you're ready to take on the burdens or willing to sacrifice something. For example, maybe your freedom. Not that you're going to lose freedom and become caged in, but when you're in a relationship, you are going to have to answer to someone. You're going to think about someone. Now it's not just about you, right? So there is going to be some kind of a sacrifice, but it's a trade-off, right? You have someone to be there through, thick and thin. So it's not always bad, right? But there is a trade-off for it. And so if you're ready to do this kind of trade-off and ready for a little bit of sacrifice, okay, give and take. Obviously, I think it's compromises on both parts, not just you, right? And you're ready to take on, building a family and all that stuff. I think it is a good thing because it's a growing. There is a new beginning, right? So there is a good chance, but then, like I said, you have to think it through. There are going to be things that, the fact is, like, the grass is always greener on the other side, right? We always think, oh, it's so nice that if we have a boyfriend or girlfriend, we could do this and that. But are you willing to take on other things? With the good, it comes the bad as well, right? And being single, that there's always good things about it too. Like, you could do whatever you want. Okay, so that's that. If you are in a relationship, okay, or if you have someone in mind, okay, that it both counts. If you have somebody in mind, you're not necessarily together yet, or if you're in a steady relationship. Right now, I think this relationship is causing you to feel a little burdensome, to feel a little pressury. Maybe you overpromised certain things and now you can't deliver it. You feel bad, you feel guilty, you feel a lot of pressure, right? Or maybe you're ready to move on to the next level, and moving on to the next level also means there's more commitment on your part, and also a little bit more sacrifices, compromises, etc., that you're thinking about, and you feel a little pressury about it, right? You feel stressed out about it. So right now, if you are in a relationship, the relationship is stressing you out in the next 7 to 10 days. You're being stressed out about it. So not that, it's a bad thing or anything. I think this is kind of like burdensome, but at the same time, there's sweetness to it. I always see like the 10 of Wands is like there's responsibility, there's commitment, there's burden, but you willingly take on that burden, right? So Okay. And you willingly want to sacrifice because there is something that you gain from it, and that makes you think that all the sacrifices, all the compromises are worth it. So that's that. So maybe I would say that with the 10 of Wands showing up, because you're feeling stressed out and, you know, a little bit of pressure, you want to, you know, take some time alone, chill, you know, don't take things too serious, so that you can take on more loads, right? So, you know, rest a little bit before you keep moving. Okay. Enjoy yourself, you know, maybe watch a movie, drink some beer, whatever it is that you like to do. Okay, so if you are looking to reconcile with someone from the past, okay, like a past lover or somebody, with the 10 of Wands, the likelihood of the reconciliation is very low. The reason being, the person is actually, you're probably stressing the person out, or the thought of like reconciliation or the thought of getting back together is stressing them out. It could stress you out a little bit, meaning that you want it to happen, and the fact that it's not happening, you are feeling super stressed, and sad and all that stuff. But I feel this is more the other person's energy, that the whole reconciliation or trying to get back together is just, they're not ready. It's just too much pressure, a lot of stress, and so the likelihood of them coming back is very low, okay, in the next 7 to 10 days. All right, so now let's take a look at this is the career for the next 7 to 10 days. We have the Fool card, which is the new beginning. It could be the ending as well as the new beginning, because it's a 0 card. It's potential of everything. So I think you're ready to embark on a new journey, on a new adventure. There are risks involved. However, there are more like excitement than fear, I feel like. Yes, it is fearful, it is kind of scary, but you look forward to it. You're ready to take on the challenge. You're ready to make that leap. So I think if you are looking to get a job, right? Currently you're in the process of job searching. I think the likelihood of you finding something is high. Okay, the Fool is like a new beginning in the next 7 to 10 days. But there are things that I feel like this job that you're gonna take on, you might not know a lot about it, or there are going to be a lot to be learned. There is going to be a learning curve, okay? So, but it is very exciting for you, and I think you're ready for it. For people who are currently employed, the Fool's card, I feel like you, even though you've been employed for a long time, I think maybe there are going to be new projects that's going to be handed to you, or maybe there's a new thing, new project, new clients, so you're ready to take on like new challenges. So there's some kind of a new thing. There's an ending as well. Maybe you're finishing up some of the previous projects, or some of the previous contracts, etc., and now you're ready to embark on a new adventure with a new project, etc. So there's lots of new things coming in for you in the next 7 to 10 days career-wise. And I think you look forward to it. Okay. So that's what I see for pile number 1. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and enjoy my video. And if you have anything you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And by doing that, from November 29th to December 31st, US time, you will be able to enter into a possible draw. Okay. All right. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so for pile number 2, love-wise, you got the 7 of Coins And career-wise, you got the 9 of Cups. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at your love life first. So for pile number 2, in the next 7 to 10 days, we have the 7 of Coins. 7 of Coins is about investment. It's about having patience. It's about, you're not going to see the fulfillment, okay, or the blossoms just yet. It's lots of hard work. And this particular deck is kind of interesting. There's fire in between the two people. All right, so for the next 7 to 10 days, if you're single, I think it's going to take a little bit of time for you to get out of singleness. I think you're getting yourself ready, I would say. I don't think you're completely ready to embark into a new relationship, okay, onto a new journey, like a relationship with someone. I think you kind of enjoy your singleness right now, your singlehood, and yes, I think you're putting a lot of investment in yourself, maybe career as well, or money wise. You want to build your wealth, you want to build your reputation. So I think most of your focus is actually in that, like your work, your career. So I don't know if you're super completely ready for a new relationship. Okay. And if you do want a relationship, then you need to put your focus, your investment in that. And it will take time. Okay. It will take time for it to blossom because it's the 7 of Coins. So it will take quite a while. And I feel like the reason being because relationship and career for you is kind of a little bit in conflict. Not necessarily career, but like your dreams, right? The things that you wanted to do. So might be a little bit in conflict with each other. So I feel like most of your focus is probably in your work area, because look at this. You got the 9 of Cups in your career. We'll talk about career in a little bit. I'll continue with that's just the singles. For people who are in a relationship or you have someone in mind, but you're not necessarily together yet, but there is someone, right? So if you're in a stable relationship or if you have someone in mind, 7 of Coins is also that you still need time and energy. You still need to invest time and energy into the relationship for it to work. I think there's still a lot of things. Maybe we're trying to figure things out, trying to get maybe there's a lot of differences between the two of you, so that you need to compromise, you need to invest time and energy and talk things out. So the relationship still needs a little bit of work. It's not at its like blossoming time yet. Even if you're in a stable relationship, I think there's still some things that you guys need to work out, and I don't feel like it's something super easy because of the 7 of Coins. It's going to take time and see who will give in over time. Okay. So now if you're looking to reconciliate with someone from the past, okay, past lover or whatever, reconciliate with someone, 7 of Coins, I feel like you're not gonna see the result right away. You actually, if you are hoping to reconcile with someone, 7 of Coins, actually you're going to just you have to keep working at it. You have to keep going. You just have to keep doing. I think time will tell. That's what this card is giving me, like the idea where the person that you want to reconcile with, they're probably not accepting you right now. They're probably not accepting, coming back together. So you just have to keep going. You have to, I think this card is kind of telling you to keep going, even if you don't hear from them, even though you don't hear back. It's just, how long can you keep doing? Can you be consistent? Can you consistently invest time and energy into it? Like, how bad do you want it? So if this person really is not worth it, then I feel like maybe you should move on, because Seven of Coins, it is a very long time. Whenever I see Seven of Coins, I feel like it's like 7 years type of things, okay? Not necessarily really 7 years, but you have to think like, can I do this? Can I do the same thing 7 years straight? If you're like, not really, then maybe this is not the person that you really want to reconciliate with or invest your time and energy in, right? So that is that. Now let's talk about your career in the next 7 to 10 days. We have the Nine of Cups, which is amazing. It means wish fulfillment. It means happiness. It means lots of awesome things. So I think in the next 7 to 10 days, your career-wise, you're gonna feel awesome, whether you are employed or you're looking for a job. I think if you're looking for a job, you're gonna hear that great news that maybe you're being hired, or that if you're just trying to get that interview, I think you're gonna hear from them that you got the interview, you get to interview with them, that type of things. So good news. If you're being employed right now and you got the Nine of Cups, I think the next 7 to 10 days, everything's going to go really smooth for you. Everything is going to be going really nice for you. If you want a particular job, I think you're going to get it. If you're trying to hear back from a client or whatever it is, or if you're going through some difficult time, stress, and you're like, things are kind of stuck, I think everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work itself out in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 2. If you have anything you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And if you do that, you have a chance to be in a draw for a free personal reading, like a 15-minute personal reading. It's anytime. I won't do the drawing until January 1st or sometime in January, because the promotion is going to run from this video, November 29th, okay, until December 31st. So it's the video that I upload from today until December 31st. Any of the videos, if you leave messages, you have a chance to win. All right. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so for pile number 3, for your love life, you got, oh my God, Ace of Cups. Okay, and career, you got 4 of Cups. Okay, so for Ace of Cups, pile number 3, fantastic. Okay, I think for all groups, okay, in the next 7 to 10 days, whether you're single, if you're single, I think the likelihood of you meeting someone of your dream is very, very likely in the next 7 to 10 days. If you have a crush or somebody, I think maybe you should go and tell them how you feel. If you're looking to reconciliate, I think you should do that. I think there's a very likely chance that the reconciliation will happen in the next 7 to 10 days. If you are currently in a relationship right now, or you have someone in mind, okay, kind of like the crush situation, Ace of Cups means that it's just a very, very loving relationship. Things are working in itself out in the next 7 to 10 days. So if you guys are having a little problems, or maybe you had some arguments in the past few days or so, I think everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to go well. Everything's going to be okay. And so lots of love, lots of new things. And also Ace of Cups, I think for people who are at a certain level and you kind of feel stuck for a while, I think your relationship is ready for the next level as well. It's a new beginning. So lots of good things. Ace of Cups. I don't have anything like bad to say, or I don't have anything else to say about your love and relationship. I think for all groups, if you got this, just, you don't have to worry a thing. Everything's going to be fine in the next 7 to 10 days in your love area. Okay. So now, let's talk about your business or your career in the next 7 to 10 days. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups means that there is a missing opportunity. Okay, it's usually about missed opportunity. So I would say that if you are currently looking for a job right now, I think you will be given an offer, but at the same time, you're gonna be like, maybe you actually sent in you got interviews at several different places, or maybe you sent in your resume at various places, and so even though you got an offer, okay, you're gonna be like, well, but what about the other one? I kind of want to wait and see what happens. And sometimes you got to jump on the opportunity when it comes right your way, when it arrives. And so if you don't jump on it, the offer that you receive is going to be gone. So there is that possibility of you missing an opportunity because you were hoping either for a better opportunity, or you're just being wishy-washy. So that's a little caution for you. So now, if you are currently employed right now, I feel like you might be given an offer at something, but again, you have other things in mind. You have other choices maybe too. So you're just kind of like undecided, and then the offer that was given to you might ended up being given to somebody else, okay? Or when you finally decide to take on the offer, you respond to it, you tell your boss or whoever, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. They're gonna be like, oh, I just gave it to someone else, So you want to jump on the opportunity when it comes, instead of being too wishy-washy, or the problem with nowadays is that we always think that there's better, newer things that's gonna come, and sometimes we have missed opportunity. This is especially true in the dating realm, with all the dating apps and stuff like that. Don't get me started. Okay, so that's what happens with the business. I don't feel like it's like major things, but it's just that you might be given an offer and then you're just being undecisive, or indecisive, undecided, indecisive, and hoping maybe there's something else, that would come along at the same time, and you're just like, oh, can you let me think about it, blah, blah, blah. But people who are aggressive, they're just going to jump on it, and then you miss the opportunity. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 3. If you have anything you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comments section below. And if you do that from November 29th to December 31st, any of the videos that I upload in between this time, if you leave a message below, you will have a chance to win at a free 15-minute personal reading. Okay, up to 15-minute personal reading. All right, so hope to see your comments. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so if you're pile number 4, let's take a look at your career, your love life first. Love life, ooh, Ace of Swords. And career, we got the Knight of Coins. Very nice, actually. Okay, so love relationship-wise, Ace of Swords. First of all, whenever I see Ace of Swords, the first thing that comes to mind is breakthrough. So there's going to be a breakthrough. So whoever is kind of stuck, whoever is kind of undecided about something, I think there is going to be a breakthrough. But sometimes the breakthrough could be bad, or could be bad, could be good or bad, depending on what you're hoping for, right? But definitely, it's if you're in a stalemate or something like that, there's going to be a breakthrough. There is going to be something moving forward. Okay, so, but sometimes moving forward, for example, well, let's talk about the reconciliation group first. If you're looking to reconcile with someone, there is going to be a breakthrough. Okay, so you might hear back from them, especially this is an Ace of Swords. You're going to hear back from them. But what they're going to tell you, I don't know if it's going to be some sort of a truth, okay? Something that you kind of know already, I feel. You kind of knew about, you know about this. They're not going to tell you something that you don't know. So for example, obviously you guys maybe broke up, or maybe you haven't been talking for a while for whatever reason. They're going to tell you something and you kind of knew that already. But if you guys are willing, on the same page and stuff like that, the breakthrough could be moving towards a good resolution that maybe you guys really, talk it out, and decided, we could try it one more time and see what happens, and we'll see if we could work it out. However, for others of you, there is a possibility that this person is going to say something and tell you that, I've been thinking about this, and whatever it is, that it's just, I don't know if it's going to work out. And it's the truth. Like, you don't know either, right? And it's something that you kind of know already. But so you guys are definitely probably going to talk, communicate, okay, recommunicate. But I don't know if the reconciliation part is going to happen. But I feel like you might agree on whatever that resolution is, okay? You guys will come into an agreement of some sort. So now, if you are single in the next 7 to 10 days, the breakthrough, the Ace of Swords, I think, first of all, you're going to think really clearly whether you want to stay single or you are ready to move forward into a relationship. I think maybe you're single, you actually have people standing by, right? Stand by. And anytime you want to get into a relationship, there is somebody there, like, ready to be in relationship with you. But it really, I feel like the Ace of Swords is that being single is your choice. Because you actually knew very clearly what you want, what you don't want. At least with the Ace of Swords showing up in the next 7 to 10 days, you're going to be really sure what you want and don't want. And so based on the person that is giving you a proposition to be together or whatever it is, you will decide to take on the offer or not. Okay, so it really is up to you, but I feel like there is a possibility of someone coming along, but whether you want to accept it or you want to see. Speaking of the devil, we were just talking about you'll definitely get communication. We have the phone ring, and I haven't had a phone ringing during my reading for a very long time. Okay, so I think it really is up to you if you want to take it or you're gonna reject it, because you know exactly what you want. So now, if you are in a relationship or if you have a crush or some sort, I think there is going to be a breakthrough. You guys are going to see very, very clearly what you want. So people who are in a relationship and the relationship is not working, there is going to be a breakthrough in that as well. Whether to move forward or you guys are going to just sever the relationship, like not sever the relationship, but like sever it. Like, I think we're not really good match for each other. Why don't we just stay friends or something like that? So there might be a breakup that's gonna happen, but that's only for people who are in a relationship and the relationship is just not working. Okay, you're gonna finally make that decision and do it. So there's that breakthrough. But for people who are in a relationship and your relationship is going really well, things are going great, I think there is going to be that breakthrough where you want to move forward in the relationship and move on to the next level. Okay, so there's that. And the crush, I think you want to maybe take control and let them know how you feel, and I feel there is going to be a breakthrough in that as well. Okay, So now in your career wise, in the next 7 to 10 days, we have the Knight of Coins, which is amazing. Why? Because the coins, the pentacle suit is always great when you get that in when we're talking about work and career. So Knight of Coins is about slow and steady, but you are going forward. And there's promise. So whatever job you are currently being employed at, okay, the company you're being employed at, it's very promising, okay? It's giving you what you need, at least monetary wise. And I think you're moving towards your goal. It is a very good company for you. If you're being handed with some projects and stuff, it is within your ability, and it's something that you can do well. But just don't hurry, okay? Don't be kind of impetuous. Just be slow and steady and cautious, just like the Knight of Coins. I think you will eventually get what you want, as you're gonna be compensated, okay, for all the hard work that you put into it. The whatever projects that you're currently being handed with, or someone, I don't know if it's like you're currently working on, okay, or you're going to have like a new project that's going to be handed to you. It's going to take a while, so it's not like a quick and easy project. This is probably more of a long-term project. So it is going to take some time, but at the same time, obviously this is something that you want, and it's a very promising project that it will help you advance in the future, okay? So in the next 7 to 10 days. So you just want to take it slow, be cautious, and be down to earth, and do everything that you need to do, and that type of thing. Take on the responsibility, and you're gonna get that reward. You'll be rewarded. All right, so now if you are currently looking for a job, the Knight of Coins is, I think it might take a while. I think you might still take some time to find a job. However, the Knight of Coins, sometimes it is an offer as well, okay? Like you're being offered something very promising. But the only thing is that it might take a while for you to see that reward. But it is a very good job, at least very, very steady, very, very stable. So if you need a steady and stable job, I think there is a possibility of you getting that in the next 7 to 10 days. But if you haven't started or anything, I think what you want to look for is something that has a long-term benefit, so you not something like, oh, I just want to go and do a part-time and quick money and then I'm gonna go in now. You want to think about your future a little bit more, okay? The kind of company that you want to work for a long time, and if you do that, I think the likelihood of you getting the job is a lot higher, because I feel like you would do a better job at the interview, because this is something that you would want, right? You want to grow with the company type of things. So, and I think the company is going to compensate you, just right. They're not going to underpay you, and they're not going to, overpay you. It's just right where you are at, but there is a promising future for it, okay? So that's what I see for pile number 4. And if you have anything you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And if you do that, I am doing a promotion from November 29th to December 31st. Any of the videos that I uploaded between this time, if you leave a message below, you will have a chance to win a free personal up to 15-minute reading. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.